Welcome to Dangerous African Confessions HD. This space is not for the faint of heart. Here, we share the truths that are often hidden, the stories too dangerous to speak aloud, but too important to remain untold. In today's episode, we are going to do the unusual. The person we have for today is not what you would expect. But she is going to reveal something that she said has weighed on her soul for years. What she is going to talk about is the truth about the spiritual leaders you've trusted, the very ones who are supposed to guide you toward the divine. But what if I told you that some of them, those who claim to have the power to heal, were taking your power away? That the intimacy they preached, the rituals they claimed were sacred, were nothing more than tools for control and manipulation. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with more revelations and confessions that uncover the dark, hidden truths from across Africa. Please do share with us your comments, and also share for others to hear this.
I will hold on to my name and the community I come from. But I want you to know that I am a Ghanaian. And I hold a sacred role in my community as a priestess. I do not sit here to talk ill about any religion. Because I believe the divine energy is one, but people choose how to connect to differently. What I am about to confess is the truth I've kept hidden, but I believe that, in life, there comes a time for the truth to come to light. And this, I believe, is the time for me to share with the world what I know. I understand how it feels for me to be saying these things, but don't let the fact that I am a priestess turn you off. I want you to give me this time and just hear me out. My hope for doing this is that people will recognize the manipulation, you will be able to protect your own light, and reclaim the power that rightfully belongs to you. That is all what I seek for anyone that will hear my voice or watch this. You see, if you've ever questioned what goes on behind the closed doors of those who claim to hold the keys to the divine, then this story is for you. Please, take a moment to reflect, and stay with me until the end, because what you hear today may change everything you thought you knew about spiritual leadership. I stand before you today, not as a capacity of a priestess, but as a woman who has seen too much. I served in a sacred order that preached light, love, and divinity, but I now know that much of what I once held sacred was built on lies, manipulation, and a thirst for power. What I am about to say is something I can no longer carry alone. You see, in life, the very people we trust to guide us to the light, those who held us close to the divine, are the ones who have been stealing from us. Taking from us in ways you can't even imagine, using intimacy as a tool of control, and leaving us drained and empty. Me, for instance, I was young, eager, and full of faith. I remember the first time I stood before the sacred altar, feeling the pulse of the divine in my veins. It was like a fire had been ignited within me. I knew, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that this was my calling, to serve as a conduit between the divine and the mortal. I felt blessed, powerful, invincible. In the beginning, I believed wholeheartedly in our teachings. I saw the miracles we performed, healing the sick, guiding souls through the darkest times, channeling divine energy. It was the purest form of service I could imagine. There was no greater honor than to be the bridge for others to feel the divine's touch. But you see, there was a tension I couldn't ignore. As I rose in power and influence, I began to notice certain rituals, certain actions, that left me unsettled. I began to question, why were some of the rituals so personal, so intimate? And so, one evening, I was asked to assist in a special ritual. The leader, a man I had respected deeply, told me that in order to open the channels of divine energy, we had to be in intimate union with the follower. He spoke with such authority, such calm conviction, that I believed it. This intimate ritual was performed on and with the follower. I know someone will ask what intimate ritual I'm talking about. Well, I am talking about a man and a woman having knowledge of themselves, as in seeing each other's nakedness and having each other. And so, after the ritual was performed on this man, I thought everything will work as we had intended for it to be. It wasn't until I saw the follower afterward, his face drained, his energy depleted, that I realized something was wrong. And one thing I can say is that they will always come out with some form of spiritual interpretation of anything they will do, just to confuse you so you will believe in whatever they ask you to do. They always come up with lines like, "These actions are necessary for spiritual ascension," or channeling divine power. And during my time as a practitioner, I came to understand that sexual energy is a powerful force that can be harnessed to increase the energy of both the individual and the community. And it was this reason the spiritual leaders, pastors, fetish priests, and all of the spiritual leaders you can think of, gets themselves involved with these acts. These acts are often presented to the followers as a normal thing and they feel okay to do it with the leaders. But the deeper I got, the more I realized it was a cover for control and power accumulation. Especially the ladies, these men make it look like having such relations with them will give you something important in return, and they are going to perform some rituals for you to be successful and all that. But you must know that these exchanges, these acts of intimacy, would open the gateways of divine energy, allowing the spiritual leader, if you are a Christian, your pastor, if you are any other religious body, your leader is what I am referring to as the spiritual leader here. When they do these things with you, they exchange your inner glory, or I should say power, with something that does not fit into your body. Now, what they have taken from you, it helps them to channel more power to heal, to protect, to elevate people. Because it is pure energy and power within you. But it didn't feel right. I saw how those who participated were left weaker. Their spirits dulled, their vitality stolen. You see, as I began to realize the truth, I felt torn between my duty and the disturbing evidence of exploitation. I even on the other hand began to experience my own diminishing energy, feeling drained after ceremonies and even losing my sense of self after being involved in certain rituals. My once glorious connection to the divine now feels disconnected, as if something has been taken from me. I couldn't deny it anymore. My own power was fading. I could feel it, like a whisper in the back of my mind. I had given so much of myself in service, but at what cost? The rituals I participated in had drained me, just like they had drained others. And the worst part? I saw the leaders grow stronger, more powerful, at our expense. You know, what made me come to the final realization of this is that there was this woman who came to me and shared with me about her experiences after having been intimate with her senior pastor. Even though I knew what some of the pastors were doing, I was doing my own thing, and I didn't mind that. Until the lady approached me with her concerns and problems. And when I did the consultations with the spirits, what I saw broke my heart for the woman. This woman who was once vibrant and full of light when she was taken advantage of by the pastor. This is because she had gone to see him for spiritual intervention about her marital problems. Please, whoever is listening to me, I do not mean that only pastors are into this kind of evil manipulations. It cuts across all religious bodies. I only happened to share this story that had a pastor involved. I could see that, after her encounter with the pastor, she lost it all. After one of those sacred rituals, she came to me, her eyes hollow, her skin pale. She said she felt as if her very soul had been taken from her. And I saw it. Her light, it was gone. I remember her words very well. She told me that, for the first time, she didn't even recognize herself in a mirror after having such intimate with the pastor. Your own might take long to manifest in your life. But know that, eventually it will happen. The best way is to stop these things if you ever find yourself involved with any spiritual person who is not your wedded partner. Even that one, some of these people marry some women because of how high their energies are in the spiritual realm, and uses their energies to walk in the position they so much occupy. Please my people, I am urging you to protect your own energy, your own divine connection. There is this importance of staying true to oneself and not allowing anyone, no matter their title or position, to take what's rightfully yours. Please, do not let anyone steal your light. Protect your essence, your energy. Know your worth, and never let anyone tell you that you must give away what is yours to someone who claims to be a higher being. We are all divine, and no one has the right to dim that light. There is only one thing I want you to take from this message. And it is that the divine does not demand sacrifice. It only asks for authenticity and truth. Walk in your light. Walk in your truth. And watch how close your God will be closer to you than you think. Before I go, I want you to understand something. Spirituality is not about power, control, or manipulation. It is about connection, healing, and truth. No one, no matter their title or position, has the right to take what is yours, your energy, your light, or your essence. Again, if you've ever felt your spirit drained, if you've ever been told that giving more of yourself is the path to enlightenment, I urge you to question. Your power is sacred. Do not let anyone take it from you. You deserve to walk in your own light, unburdened, unbroken. Remember, true spiritual leaders empower others, they do not seek to control. Trust your instincts, honor your soul, and protect your energy. The truth is out there, and it's time for all of us to reclaim what has been taken. Stay vigilant, stay empowered. And thank you for listening.
I know she is a priestess, but this message she gave me, I knew I had to bring it to you so that we all will be careful of where we step our foot, all in the name of seeking salvation and deliverance from our problems. Please, I will entreat you all to be closer to God who speaks to you from within. And let us all grow spiritually together as a family. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a comment below. Until next time when we come your way with another video, remember, your soul, your peace, and your integrity are worth more than anything this world can offer. Stay true to yourself, and you'll never lose your way.